November is finally here, and it's usually the biggest month in gaming. We've yet to see if it's the best month in gaming, but as you can see, the new Need for Speed Hot Pursuit from Criterion Games is launching in November. It's eagerly awaited from the Burnout developers, and it's a title that I'm looking forward to seeing if it can really reinvigorate the franchise again. Another franchise that needs reinvigorating is the James Bond franchise. The first game from Activision wasn't all that, and this year they've gone the route of 2 games. Bloodstone, which is coming out on PS3 and Xbox 360, and it's an original adventure with James Bond. It's not based on any movie, which could be a good thing, hopefully. We'll see. And the other route they're taking is that Eurocom are reimagining the old classic GoldenEye 007 on Nintendo Wii. It's also coming out on DS, I believe, a different version. Very interesting idea of taking a classic game, trying to build on that classic foundation, make it better, and well, hopefully better. We'll see. Interesting idea anyway. And a franchise that desperately needs reinvigorating.
Let's go.
Nobody ever dive in too careful. Words to live by.
The biggest release of November is no doubt Call of Duty Black Ops. With all the controversy that's been around Infinity Ward, I'm sure that Activision are kind of happy that this game is resting safely in the hands of Treyarch, who did Call of Duty World at War. And from what we've seen early of the game, it's going to deliver on all levels, and it's going to be a game that you surely should not miss, especially not for the multiplayer components.
You will move without boundaries. You will act above the law. You will use every means necessary to stop the wars that are hidden from the world. And if you succeed, you will do so without recognition. Because you do not exist.
Another big deal in November is Kinect. Perhaps some would say the biggest deal. I'm not sure about that, but Microsoft, I'm sure, would say that. It's launching with lots of games in November. I think the most notable ones, perhaps Dance Central, Kinect Sports, Kinectimals. There's a lot of titles coming out for Kinect, and a lot of titles that are compatible with Kinect. A lot of fitness titles, a lot of dance titles, a lot of sports titles. Not a lot of sort of core games, but I'm sure that will come out at a later date. But Kinect, November. Sonic the Hedgehog have been through a few rough years. He's had his ups and downs, mostly downs lately. But with Sonic Colors, Sonic Team are trying to do away with all the things that people have been annoyed about, with the shitty friends, with the weird game gimmicks that they've added to some of the Sonic adventures lately. Hopefully they can pull it off on the Nintendo Wii. I would say it's the first really, truly main series proper Sonic game to come out on the Wii. So I'm actually kind of hopeful for that, but be sure to check the reviews before you go out and buy that one. Ubisoft are also releasing their big gun this November, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Evil tongues may say that it's Assassin's Creed 2.5, but it promises to have a very long campaign. It promises multiplayer, so it would be kind of harsh to say that it's not a full game in its own right. It's the continuation of the story in Assassin's Creed 2, and you will have the same main character, Ezio, that you will follow straight after the events that took place in Assassin's Creed 2.
Ezio Auditore. Brave of you to stand alone against me, but also quite foolish. Assassin. Junction Point Software are re-envisioning Mickey Mouse with Epic Mickey. It's a platformer that has a few different ideas than what you normally see in a platformer. It's on the Nintendo Wii, and it's one of the more exciting games to come out on the Nintendo Wii this fall. And the last game to look for in November is Majin and the Forsaken Kingdom. It's a game of a boy and his giant ogre as they walk around, solve puzzles, fight enemies, and discover the truth of why darkness has enwrapped their land. It's a very different kind of an action adventure. It has a very unique feel to it, a Japanese feel to it, and I'm looking forward to seeing if it can deliver.
I'm counting on you, partner.
Come forth, creator of all darkness.
No wonder the kingdom is decayed.
Very bad. The ages-long curse is gone. Now, come to me, guardian of Kumarkaj. Fight and destroy the enemy of this kingdom.
That's it for games to look for in November, and we'll be back with the December games next month.